This hydro dipping question comes from one of our YouTube viewers, and they asked, I hydro dipped a pair of cleats, and after clear coating it, the paint from the hydrographic film started to break down. Is this because of the product I used, or is something different at play? Y'all got questions? I got answers. Let's do it. So first up, let me address the dipping of cleats, shoes, apparel, clothing, hats, things like that, because I know I'm going to get asked about this in the comments section of this video. I do not recommend that you hydro dip any type of fabric or material like that, or shoes or anything, if you are planning on wearing them. They may last for a little while, but it's not going to be as permanent as it is when we do it on something like plastic or metal. You can do it and it can be done. There's no doubt about that. I'm not arguing that fact at all. What I am telling you though, is you need to have a realistic expectation that this stuff is not going to last forever. Hydro dipping paint, hydro dipping film, and hydro dipping clear coat is not designed to be used on shoes, fabric, clothing, hats, and things like that, because they are flexible. Now they do have a little bit of flex built into them, but they are only meant to be flexed a little bit, not like a shoe where you can bend it in half or twist it side to side, or like a shirt where you can crumple it up. So if you want to hydro dip clothing, shoes, things like that, there's nothing wrong with that, go for it, but just have a realistic expectation that it may only last for a very short period of time. So getting into the actual question is, he clear coated his cleats and the film started to break up and have issues. This is a very common problem I see when people use aerosol based clear coats, or clear coats that are in rattle cans, as I like to call them. Inside of those rattle cans, there's two different things. You've got your clear coat and you've got a propellant gas that is used to actually push the clear coat out of the aerosol can. The gas propellant that is used in those cans, if they are applied too close to the part, can cause the film to break up, have little splotches, or have little dots in it. It can cause a lot of problems. So the way you eliminate that is to spray further away from your part. And what that does is it gives that distance, that little bit of extra distance, for that propellant gas to evaporate up into the air and not actually go onto your part. And that will eliminate the issue of you having spots and splotches and things that mess up your hydro dip. So normally if you're spraying your part at about 6 to 12 inches with hydro dipping paint or anything else, you want to move that distance out for your first, I'd say, 2 coats. 18, maybe 20 inches at the most is what you need. And that will give some distance away from your part and give that gas some time to evaporate and go up into the air, so that it doesn't wind up landing on your part and ruining the hydro dip. Once you spray 1 or 2 light coats, the part is now coated and you can go in and do your close-up like normal, and you won't have to worry about your hydro dip being damaged. Just make sure you wait the appropriate amount of time in between coats so that it has time to flash off and start to harden up. For that, you'll need to refer to the side of can of paint or clear coat that you're using, and it will give in the instructions what the time is between coats. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. Well, let's roll the bloopers. Eliminate the issue of you having your distance away from your air. See what that clear. For that, you'll need to give it a little bit of time. Just make sure you. For that, you'll need to refer to the side of the For that, you'll need to refer to the side of the can of